This man, who we'll call John, had been living happily in the same flat for many years, but when a new neighbour moved in last autumn, that quickly changed. He told me his life has become unbearable. He says his neighbour regularly knocks or rings on his doorbell in the middle of the night. He's threatened him verbally and on several occasions assaulted him.
He was waiting behind the door and he put me in a headlock and he was trying to drag me out to the corridor bit. He was using swear words saying, "Come out here, effing and blinding." And I managed to pull myself back into where his flat is, and that's where he kicked me 2 times.
John has called Hampshire Police a number of times to report that he's been assaulted. Officers have told us that the cases have been filed pending further information and evidence coming to light. They also say the neighbour is being investigated for drug offences. He's currently on police bail. Now, the flats are owned by the social housing company Accent. It has an antisocial behaviour policy, which states that in a case like this, an action plan should be drawn up within 24 hours of a complaint. But John said he's tried to get help from Accent for many months, and so far, nothing seems to have been done. Tell me about the number of times you've contacted Accent Housing about this.
Loads and loads of times. And I asked, can I speak to my housing officer? And they said they're going to get back to me in 48 hours, but they don't.
What do you think about the way they're handling your complaints?
Not very helpful, and I'm disappointed in them, really. Makes me quite cross.
In a statement, Accent Housing told us, "This is a complicated situation with allegations on both sides, and we're working closely with the police as part of an ongoing investigation. Accent want all our customers to feel safe and secure in their homes, and we take all allegations of antisocial behaviour very seriously, and we're working closely with local partners and multiple agencies to resolve the situation." Well, John is not alone. The organisation's Social Housing Action Campaign, or SHAC, recently carried out a survey of tenants, which found that almost half suffered from antisocial behaviour for 1 to 5 years. The vast majority suffered long-term mental and physical health problems as a result. And only 1 in 5 were satisfied with the handling of their complaints.
What's interesting about these housing providers is their antisocial behaviour internal policies list a very detailed plan on how they will respond to residents. So they know what they should be doing. They're just very often failing to for whatever reason, or from what it looks like to SHAC, choosing not to respond in accordance to their policy. And that's a real shame for tenants.
In John's case, Accent has now arranged a meeting with him, but he remains very distressed with what he says is his landlord's failure to help.